'Cause that is always amazing. Always amazing. Pretty good, really.
Woo wir wa wanak apir wa utarawi ir kupki nara ir uk napir sonkut yawad kop awuka inir o afawafi the kawa I
Okay, I'm going to go to Scarlet's Garden and do things over there. And do things over there. Yep. Exactly.
I am honored that you have chosen me.
I will be more used to you here than traipsing about away from my tools.
I am honored that you have chosen me.
No, okay, Lucas. I need it for mana. Human opponents are pretty easy. It's the humans and ghosts are easy. It's the demons that give me trouble. Should I be surprised by that? But now I have a weapon style. Maybe I'll take them on easy. Who knows? Ooh, I'm gonna take a look into the brothel. I'm not gonna do anything, and then I just want to see if there's any items for me to loot.
Shouldn't visiting ministers have more dignified accommodations?
Ah, my good friend! What a pleasant surprise to see you here, in the glory that is the Imperial City.
Yes, it is.
Well, everywhere but here, it seems. Woe is to Minister Sheng that the only place available was this filthy dock house.
Mm-hmm.
You were not alone in that assumption. It seems it was recently procured and has not been modified for ministry use yet. Remember that the Ministry of Harmony controls executions and taxations. I shudder to think which landed them ownership of this fine establishment.
Executions.
Ah, well. Minister Sheng has not forgotten how you helped him with his troubles in Tian's Landing. Without your efforts, the Great Dam might still be open. However, I'm afraid I don't have time to speak with you right now. I have to prepare my report for Judge Fang, by which I mean to watch over this honor gift. Yes, a valuable offering for the mighty Judge Fang. Without it, he might turn me away before I can even make my report, condemning me to the horrors of Tian's Landing forever. But with this gift, he is certain to appreciate the depth of my admiration and respect. So much so that he might give me a new posting right here in the Imperial City.
Then he's gonna look after Tian's Landing.
Understandably, with so much riding on this gift, I am loath to leave it in the care of these Imperial soldiers appointed to watch over me during my visit. The Ministry of Harmony offers pitiful wages, and I do not put much stock in the purchased loyalty of these guards, particularly toward Minister Sheng.
Really?
I've heard rumors of distasteful behavior. Things to make the skin go pale and the stomach churn. After all, Minister Sheng is a cultured man of delicate constitution.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, I know Judge Fang is a man who appreciates the value of a worthy offering. Hence, the honor gift I will present him.
What if I do this?
The Lotus Assassins? I should have known. Judge Fang, and it is typical of the misfortune that haunts Minister Sheng that I should get caught in the middle of this mess. Woe to Minister Sheng! Unless... wait. Minister Sheng has a plan. The real problem here is Judge Fang, not me. If he were removed, then Minister Sheng would no longer be in danger.
I agree.
Minister Sheng is not suggesting anything. In fact, Minister Sheng wants no part of this at all. I had quite enough of the Lotus Assassins back in Tian's Landing. However, I will point out that if Judge Fang were forced to resign, or if he came to an untimely end, then my report would cease to be an issue.
Oh.
How this could be accomplished, I couldn't say, but at least Minister Sheng would be spared the wrath and fury of the Lotus Assassins.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, oh great and noble friend. Minister Sheng weeps with relief to hear such news. Judge Fang is probably over in the arena watching the fights.
Okay, can I loot your stuff?
Sheng's pretty protective of that honor gift. Minister Sheng hasn't slept in...
This isn't the honor gift, right? Configuration of the horse. Okay, going in there was useful. I got the configuration of the horse. Wait, didn't I already do the horse?
Are you ready to go? You said that we needed to deal with Shang, and I don't want... We just have... I've only been here... Very...
Just have a question mark over her head. I'm gonna get back to the Fox.
I'm sorry, I can't speak with you now.
That's much better. That's much better.
I hope you're not here to pester me. I'm a very bit... Suspicious? Oh, heavens no. Everyone here is... Well, no, not him. He, of course, is in all manner of studies. The history of dramatic systems, applied theology, and, so... Not that you would... Well, it's the application of the study of theological things, isn't it? For instance, knowing about spirits and then finding a use for that knowledge.
He's the guy I'm looking for.
Well, no, not really. This is the study of applied theology, not the application of studied theology. That's something else entirely. Well, you see, drama can be broken down into several systems, and I study the history of those systems over time. How they've changed and that sort of thing. Well, there's the new system, of course, but everyone knows that. Then we have the old system which, as you may surmise, is no longer in use.
Right.
That's a brief summary of my latest work, at any rate. Oh, it's all very complex, and I really don't feel like describing it to you at any length. That's how you know I'm a scholar, you see. An unwillingness to share all the information I have. Of course not! I'm... Ah, drat. This isn't working at all. How did you know?
Deductive reasoning?
You're here to hunt me down, then. Lord Rento has it in for me, and I figured it would come to this. I don't suppose running would do me any good.
Not really.
I was unjustly accused. I simply petitioned Lady Rento for some silver to support me as an actor. Patronage, it's called. She agreed, but her husband flew into a rage when he found out, and now I have a death sentence on my head.
I don't know. Figure that part out.
It's not fair. And if you were a decent person, you'd help me get out of this city instead of taking me in. It's the only way I'll get clear of Lord Rento's wrath.
Alright, let's help you.
We should go see Captain Sen right away if you're sure. Is now a fair time to go down to the gate to get...
We need to stay
I
first.
understand.
My mastery over time and space must not be questioned.
I'll admit that I can't match the bounty on my head, but I could give you half of what there... You need more proof than my pathetic attempt to pose as a scholar? How about the fact that Lord Rento was out of town when I built... Not... We should go... The only easy way out of this city is through the gate. However, if I disguise myself as a mercenary and sneak past him, I might just get away. Just tell him that I've already escaped, and I'll get away just fine.
You want me to fly you out on my flyer?
Citizen, I hear there is progress in the search for creative Yukon. A scholar ran out of the Scholar's Garden after talking to you. Tell me you have good news. How did he get past me? He couldn't access a flyer. What is that man doing? Are you certain he's gone? Would a bit of silver jog your memory?
No memory to jog, good sir.
What do you say? Look at that tart swinging her hips for that mercenary. I can't see how Yukon slipped past us. Did he bribe one of my agents somehow? Well, the Imperial Army has more silver than some confidence man, if you take my meaning. Well, if you say so. Despite Lord Rento's insistence to the contrary, I doubt he was a master criminal. Perhaps I'll just declare Yukon's bounty a dead matter.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that the Imperial Army... Of course. Fading Moon is an arsonist. Her first fires were in the poor quarters.
Let's go to the necropolis.
If you think you've seen this person, you must report it to the authorities at once. It is your duty.
I want to bring Silk Fox with me, but I need infinite mana. Right? Oh no, I have something to do. Super run.
I can't sell upgrades if I can't find supplies.
I can't sell upgrades. What? Oh, you're the one with the fly. I am Hingu, a mechanic and a business. However, I've had some trouble obtaining parts of late. I need someone brave, someone who is a capable pilot. I will pay you good silver, and I can sell you parts.
What? Make it better? This is the finest ship of its kind. I should know. I made it. You're just a fix-it man. What would...
I have been working on flyers since they first started appearing in the Empire. I take these rickety contraptions and make them into something amazing.
Rickety? There has never been a flyer more solid than the marvelous dragonfly. Rickety. Your wits are the only thing rickety around here.
My king's about to go.
As you say, all the more reason to work with me. If your flyer is truly that good, you'll have no problems. Very few. I have some supplies in the North Provinces that I need to pick up immediately. If you could bring me those supplies, I'd have the parts necessary. Very good. Here's your wind map. It'll show you where to go. I'll also pay extra if you get...
Wait, what? Already? Good, I started. Oh, bloody hell, they are...
Whoa, that was close. We need to end this.
Okay, I can do this. Cloudbuster. An aura. I think this should be helpful.
Interesting strategy. Now try winning.
Yes, Lord King. I'll stay on one side for now. I think it's the best strategy to use. Flyers must not be all that rare.
Okay, another impact and we start losing pieces.
Why can't you just hold down the button? Oh, I did not know that. That's gonna be helpful. I've been tapping it like a madman.
Okay, another impact and we start losing pieces.
Wasn't I
Abandon the fight.
at full health? Bees!
Interesting strategy. Now try winning.
Never. My strategies are the best there ever was. Oh no, I can't just hold down the button now. No.
That's it. We have to get out of the fight. You're scuffing the finish.
I'm so bad at this. Okay, maybe I want to keep this upgrade. Can you use the D-pad to move around? Yes, I can. Okay, this might help. Come on, I faced a lot harder things than this before. Did my mic just go off? I mean, I even have a cheating thing called a shield. Come on, Clown Piece. If I could beat Clown Piece, I can beat this, right? Is that logic? Oh no! Picked up a bad upgrade. Shield's my only health right now. That was hard, but it was fun.
You have returned. Not bad. You brought back the supplies and you took out a... There were some great flyer parts among those supplies. Yes.
Well, it looks like your contact with the Lotus Assassins will be bad for your reputation, but good for our goal.
I can't agree with this. You don't know what you're getting into. You don't know the danger they represent.
Very nice danger.
Really? What did you see while hiding in your swamp? I've observed Death's Hand for years, both in the palace and elsewhere.
I had a little fight.
You could have 4 faces and a different name and wardrobe for each, and you still wouldn't understand. Death's Hand is not what he seems.
Then what, pray tell, is he?
I don't know. But his power does not come from study or skill. He is something darker, and we should not be trying to enter his lair.
It sounds like Sagacious Zoo wants to go back into hiding. Or perhaps the nursery? Pay no attention, not everyone is as weak as he is.
Thank you for listening, but I want more than caution.
You aren't doing much to add to our understanding. Go sulk in the corner like you're accustomed to doing.
Yeah, if he adds it, kind of understand, we might do it more.
This is not helping anything. Are we any closer to getting to the Lotus Assassins so this accursed woman will help us find Master Li?
What do you have against her?
Oh, she spits fire at last. Now I see how the child left her little village. She has some spirit in her after all. And surprisingly, she's right. You've made contact with the Lotus Assassins, but haven't shown them why they need to fully accept you.
I can backhand them. Does that work?
The Executioner wants to see you excel in the arena. Progress far enough, and he will gladly recommend that you be recruited. And the Inquisitor has a task for you as well. Appeasing one or the other will be enough for our purposes. The path is yours to choose.
I'm doing both.
I'm not sure we have the time.
I trust your plan. It is a foolish idea. It does. A naive assumption. He was... I don't...
Are you seeing all this?
So you claim. I am not accustomed to words having such weight.
Well, it looks like you're...
Wait, what?
Yes, yes. I'm waiting for you to Ha! I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, this one doesn't have the auto fire. It's the next one has auto fire?
More memories are hidden in this route. Interesting.
Cloudburst could be very helpful here.
Keep going. I'm beginning to think there is a lot at stake here.
This isn't that hard. I thought they'd get harder. What the hell's that? Is that a bomb? Or is that candy? Oh! That was close.
Yes, yes, I see things so clearly now.
Oh! Could really use a weapon upgrade. This weapon's just too slow.
Interesting. No actual destination, but my memory is plotted again. Good job.
Mirage.
Well, another exciting adventure. No new devices to build, but I have more than just memories to show for it this time. I hung a net out. Wait, I have nets? Yes, I do. I have a lot of things. Oh, good thing, too. We can use this stuff. With the proper configurations. I see what you mean. It does seem to be a rather complicated number of hoops to go through just for some shiny baubles, even if baubles are always nice to have.
Yes, they are.
Perhaps more will be revealed with further operation of the furnace, like how the map for the last trip appeared. There must... Lord Lao wouldn't leave such a thing unattended for no reason, much as I would never leave the marvelous dragonfly at the... Certainly.
We got water. Plot items. We were going to do configuration of the dragon. Okay. Cogs. Cauldron. Cogs. Water. Double checking. Did I do horse? Oh well. Guided by the tiger burned bright. As the cauldron bubbles in the night, the cogs whirl their graceful dances, but they grow tired unless they drink the water infused with sulfur. Oh, okay. Let's see. I only have this one vial. If I mess up, I lose the vial. But what if I mess up on purpose? Won't I just get zombies to fight? But did I mess up? Oh, it was the tiger.
Well, given the you found one previous.
It is nice that they don't take away the fuel, like it warned you that it would. Mountain within. These are nice. Mountain within. Okay. Now let's do horse. Turn everything but the cogs. I know I already did this one.
Ah, excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
I have this extra one. Why not? Yeah, I did that one though.
Very well.
So, would you like... Yeah. Excellent. I am most pleased. The prefect of Shandang County will be glad to hear he has an escort. There are many raiders between here and the prefect's home, and his ship is intended more... Get the prefect home safely, and I will reward you well. The prefect has also told me to offer you... The prefect is anxious to be going. Here's your wind map, and remember...
Okay, this is good. This is good. Ooh, yeah. Oh no! Perfect. I don't think I let him get hit even once. Don't know.
Excellent work. The Prefect is happy to be home. I see you were able to dispatch a few of the raiders on your way. Would you like... Yes.
Reverse tides. Interesting, but no. I'm actually just having fun with these missions. I thought I upgraded the G damage on this.
I have received word that my associate is alive. If not well, he wishes... Fly to the destination on the wind map and destroy anyone who attacks you. Drop off these parts of my The area you will be flying into is private land, and by right, only the Emperor's servants are allowed entrance. But be careful. These...
Over here.
That's it! We have to get out of the fight! You're scuffing the finish!
Okay. Activate this first to get back to Chi. Let's try fire on this thing. I don't necessarily have to kill these things, it would be nice to kill. These things that do it, help you out. Good. Wipe out some of those, that'd be good. Concentrate on him next. We need health badly. That's not health, but that could actually be health by this time. I have like one more hit left in me. Good, that should help me buy some time.
You've done it. Chang, my associate, is on his way back. I regret I have no more missions for you, but I'm always... Yes, of course.
Dragon's Wrath! Oh, that's a Mega Bomb. Ooh, and a Firestorm. I don't think I'm gonna get any of these. I get this thing. Don't know if I need it or not, but good source of money and experience. Necropolis, or do we continue with the arena? Necropolis, arena. I want to test out my weapon. And considering that Necropolis sounds like graveyard. There'll be ghosts, and I can't use my weapon on ghosts.
You're one of the Silver Phoenix. Well, there's nothing for you to do here. I take bets, and you don't get to...
I should be getting home to see my wife. Oh, well.
Oh. You look...
Time to bloody my axes.
This is some of...
You have shown some skill, but you are not of interest to me yet. Not
This is my spot.
The fights in this arena are the best in the Empire.
Look, we already told you, Fang. Yeah, if he doesn't get his daily fill of blood, violence... How did you get... You better go talk to Fang about that ring. Yeah, we don't want any...
Some of these new fights can be delightfully savage. Damn it! I want more blood down there! Do you mind? How can I enjoy the crack of bone, the screams of pain? Or are you here to offer your services for later? Normally I prefer... Gentle breezes. So, you're here to blackmail me with this scant... Nobody cares about my predilections, as long as I don't let my activities... My ring? But how... That harlot... I should have suspected something. Well, it seems you have me in an awkward position. I can't let it be known that I was... So, what is it you want from me? Of course. Now I understand. I should have known something like this would happen. They tried to bend me to their will, but... Are you proud of yourself? Bowing and scraping at the feet of your lotus... You think I'm an evil man, don't you? You think my soul is rotten and corrupt. The Lotus Assassins destroyed me. But now that I am gone, I wonder... My resignation is on the table. Take it and stamp it with my Imperial ring.
Congratulations on winning the Bronze Division. But, I don't have many secrets, because I've got nothing to hide. But there is one thing I haven't told you. I fought in the arena. Ha! I did more than fight. I won.
All the arenas.
Didn't even need a fancy name. The Black Whirlwind was perfect, they said. Nothing quite like getting paid to fight. I have my reasons. For now, I'll tell you this. It's a part of my life I wish I could forget, but no matter how much I drink, it stays with me. You don't need anything else from this place, so just stop here. You don't want to go any further. Let's just leave it at that.
That last one was a win for... Just my luck that she'd lose. I had 30...
You bet your cousin Silvers.
I was right there. You were a sure thing in my eyes. Kana's unbeaten streak ends...
Don't pester me, or I'll find something to arrest you for.
I can backhand you.
You had your chance to deal with me and...
What do you... I have my sources.
Do you have any idea how much magic the arena itself holds? These walls have seen more than you or I. What the Imperial bureaucrats don't know won't hurt them. First they decree wind maps off limits, and now... magical...
Warrior gem. She has this pure intimidation gem. I already looked at those. Nothing really useful.
I'm sorry, but I really...
You have no reason to...
I can kick his ass.
The Bronze Division champion approaches. Remember, soldiers that...
Dog's nipping at my heel.
What? Your large friend there was... This is his... Now that you are champion of the Bronze Division, the Silver Division... A demon has been added to the regular roster since your earlier victory. And since you've shown aptitude, this is indeed an honor. Excellent.
I gotta use my new style hand.
Will the demon rend flesh from bone?
Oh
or
shit,
will
that
a
demon?
lone warrior prove stronger?
Double saber.
I'm bad at demon fights. I don't know why.
Another demon falls. We shall have to add a new division for you alone if this keeps up. Kylon the Serpent wishes to speak with you personally. You have already been granted access to the back room of the arena, and the Serpent's private chamber is just off of it. You may as well... Oh, and one other thing. The Serpent has requested that you visitate him alone. I know you usually have a friend with you, but...
It worked.
What? Nothing's changed since the last time.
You had your chance to deal with me and you...
We should have told you that Kylon will only see you alone.
I don't think you should go in there. The Serpent is no good.
My friend has my back.
It is vital that we talk a moment.
Of course, my lord.
You handled yourself well against the demonic servitor. It was a rewarding experience for us both, I'm sure. Take this as my thanks.
Thank you.
You are a smart young woman. Smart enough to know that you will get much further as my friend than my foe.
But which would be more fun?
You may find that certain opportunities, mutually rewarding arrangements between us, will come your way in the near future. Good. I enjoy discussions with sensible people. Right now is an interesting time for an organization known as the Guild. I've no doubt that Kui has told you about us, if you didn't already know.
Please don't hurt him.
Our organization is involved in many different activities, most of which operate below the view of the authorities of this great empire.
I am suggesting that we align our goals for a time. An arrangement that could benefit us both.
How so?
The guild, you see, has recently developed a vacancy in its upper echelons. A man by the name of Gao the Greater has been killed. I intend to replace him. You knew him, yet you aren't associated with our organization. If you are the one who killed Gao, then I owe you a favor. Consider my reluctance to turn you into the Lotus Assassins. There is the matter, however, of your friend, Whirlwind. I'm sure you know that he was one of the fighters here. Whirlwind's past is certainly a colorful one. Public displays of rage and drunkenness, uttered threats of murder, excessive violence, property damage, and I believe several charges of defecating in public.
Like Whirlwind? Yes.
If you trust him, you are a fool. The Black Whirlwind is an impressive... We couldn't let him fight as he was, so he left. His brother, Raging Ox, wisely stayed here and went on to become champion. You could reach that point yourself, you know. Indeed, that's a distinct possibility. To become champion yourself, you will need my support. That means you and I will work together closely.
If you twist your mustache, I would join you.
A wise position to take in any negotiation. I can respect that. You see... What is that noise?
Hey, you can't...
Falcon punch! Falcon kick. Falcon open. Falcon walk.
Damn you, serpent! I'll kill you where you stand!
What's happening now?
No, you won't, Whirlwind. Just like last time, you will leave. I can see that this polite discussion has concluded, as so many do, in your odorous presence. We may talk again. Perhaps.
We're leaving now. You and I have to talk. Alone. It's important.
What's a great Mary barrel to use against demons?
You can't trust Kyla. I know he was probably offering you the world, or maybe all the wine in it if he were really crafty, but...
You didn't honestly think you were going to slip down here after that little display, did you, Whirlwind?
Well, I'm down here too.
Step back, Joe. For once in my life, I've got something important to tell someone.
You have nothing important to say, you lummox. You've embarrassed Kylon the Serpent, and I'm going to make sure you never get a chance to repeat your performance.
I've been waiting for this. Time to cut off the serpent's tail!
Storm Dragon!
He's actually more of a hindrance than helping. But I'm fine with it.
Double sabers.
This has nice range and faster.
looked like a monster for a little guy. Good point, but he was particularly plucky. It's nice when they stick around longer so you can practice your moves. Not the first time I've gone up against one of Kai Lan's thugs, you know. Not at all. Remember I told you I used to fight in the arena? Well, I was the best there was. Then my brother came to the city and decided he'd join the arena too. The arena was about the same as it is now. Kui and Kai Lan were there, and Lucky Cho too, but he was just a runt back then. My brother became the arena champion, the Raging Ox. They said he retired, but he didn't retire. He was killed. I should know. I'm the one who killed him.
Oh.
Raging Ox was one of Kai Lan's men. Well, he wasn't always. Kai Lan approached me first. When I turned him down, he went to my brother instead. When Ox joined up with Kai Lan, I stopped getting good matches. Ox was fighting his way to becoming champion, and doing a little work for the guild on the side. He was so cocksure and wouldn't listen to his older brother. Once he fell in with Kai Lan, he stopped talking to me. Soon Ox became Kai Lan's enforcer and carried out his bidding. He'd skulk around in robes so no one would know the arena champion was a common thug.
But he's a giant like you.
One night I followed Ox back to Kai Lan's. I was drunk and I was mad. I just wanted to tell Ox how dangerous Kai Lan was.
He needs to stop drinking.
Convince him to leave. But Kai Lan was there. He tried to interfere. I attacked him, and Ox tried to stop me. When it was over, Ox was dead, and my axe was covered in his blood. Kai Lan just stood there, smiling. I would have killed him if I wasn't so stunned. After that, I left. For the first time in my life, I ran. I ran, and then I drank myself into a stupor that lasted for half a year.
So drinking caused it, so you drink more.
You do what you have to in the arena. Just don't fool yourself about working with the serpent.
I have no intention.
Lucky Cho's death just put you on the Serpent's wanted list. I'd really like to see Kai Lan's face if you become arena champion. Of course, I'd rather just kill him. Come on, let's go. What? Nothing's changed.
Strong arm. Should I go with the 5 mind? I don't know. No, I got the 12 mind. Okay. I think I just need to use the shield gem. Shield seems so useless though. What I really want to use is... he has it, but...
Excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
I can't justify that. That's nearly half my money. Oh well. Maybe I should go check around the necropolis. I'll do another fight here, then I go over to the necropolis.
I watched your last match. I bet Soldier's got his eye on you. He'll be nervous about how quick...
Han doesn't know anything that...
This is about your friend and the Serpent, right? It would probably be better to ask some of the higher... I do remember Raging Ox. He was always full of life, and he had fun in the ring. He was a much better champion than the Ravager.
You look a shade better than the usual cowardly dogs we get through here. So you've earned the right... Iron Soldier's the name. If you think defeating Khan... She was too wrapped up in honor and duty to do well anywhere but in schools, and unbending values like hers come from having your sword rammed too far up your nether regions. If you can't bend without cutting yourself on morality, you're no good in a real fight. Trying to figure out how to... You are going to lose and lose again until you finally stop trying. Now go on and leave.
What do you...
I might just suck it up and get this thing.
Go on.
Let's do one more ring fight.
I want to hear that you're ready for your... What? Soldier is a worthy opponent. He'll be watching you. This next fight should be fairly simple for you. I once more want to send you up against... These are tougher than the students you faced before. Are you...
Okay. Let's do Storm Dragon, do AoE stun.
We found him just like this.
You did?
3 Reach, the old stableman, found him. He kept everyone else out.
We can trust him. What about Cho? Do we know who's responsible?
Last I saw of him, he was following Silver Phoenix.
She fights next, does she not? Replace the men slated for that match with our own, and ensure that their blades are coated with extract from the Ebon Orchid. Even the ancient magic of this place could not neutralize that poison.
It will be done. What about Lucky Cho? There are hundreds of people here to see the new fighter. We can't carry the body out of here.
Then we don't. You must always use the resources available to you.
Num 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 num.
Flashing blades and deadly grace.
Storm Dragon. Storm Dragon. Double saber.
I couldn't get stop that thing.
Storm Dragon. Double saber.
Bloody hell. I just can't get in range. Why am I having so much trouble with the range? Why am I having so much trouble with the range right now?
I do not know who those men were. The fighters I picked for you to face were not guild men, and they certainly lack poison-coated blades. The wards are useless against poison. That's a danger we have never been able to solve. Those men were Kailan's, not mine. I keep myself as far away from that end of things as I can. You have to believe that I... Just before you came up here, I received word from one of the guild men from outside the arena. They send their apologies. I believe they feel Kailan's actions were not appropriated to the situation. You shouldn't have to fear assassins again, not after that message. You are not hearing this from me, but tensions have risen between the Serpent and the Guild itself. He's making a bid for control, and some factions... You may feel caught in the middle, but the weather sages say the eye of the storm is the safest place. Kailan is truly in charge of this place because of his association with... It's nothing to concern. When you walk the streets and hear your name...
Okay, I'm gonna go to the necropolis now. Start working there. Hunt the viper. Oh yeah.
Anything is better than waiting around in the camp.
We're going to Zombie Town. What? I don't want to do this now.
Sa'ir Yagowak, Kokonato Siri Panoninico. Sairos Tiusiat, Saro Rasipa. Wuno will na no pa irsu. Isana yuyo, Konir Puk no Sankud Nano Hona Napir. Ipaner Nuku Iwa Ir, Nikasanarir, Iruru Ninua Sa'ir Kana, Usair Kokonato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Kokonatos. Ipaner Nuku Iwa Ir, Nikasanarir, Iruru Ninua Sa'ir Kana. Sata Tawi Ir, Wonawa Fukuno Sukut Nia Awafawa, Usair Kokonato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Kokonato Siri Panon. Nikasurir Kwanano Kuni Uknawata Ir, Niknipi Ir Kana.
Damn, I hope I can go to the necropolis without automatically walking in. Because I want to walk around there and look for the arsonists.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins. With the recommendation of the Inquisitor, the others will welcome you as a recruit. You can slip into the very heart of their lair. You could also go to the arena and seek the favor of the Executioner, but it isn't necessary now. A path to the Lotus Assassin Fortress is open.
I'm gonna walk around the Acropolis.
And after we find the evidence against Death's Hand, you will take us to the palace to find Master Li?
Bye-bye, Zoo.
I promise, little Dawnstar. After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against Death's Hand that they might notice something is wrong.
It would still be good to get some information first. Sagacious Zoo might know something. We should ask him.
He just walked off like a ninja and no one noticed him.
Where is he?
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust.
He pulled a Batman, apparently. This one's a smile?
That is true. I wouldn't trust any of the ragged homeless you have collected.
Hey, Kang is...
No offense meant to those of you who are actually homeless, Dawnstar.
Kang the Mad is the best person ever.
If Sagacious Zoo has gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quick. If he's just run off, he is no longer our concern.
Zoo would not turn on us.
The Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter. That is your decision. I suppose it doesn't hurt to make certain they trust you, but you should not take too long. Sagacious Zoo's actions are troubling.
I don't care. I'll backhand
The
him.
Executioner in the arena will want you to demonstrate your ability as a combatant. Finish with him and hurry back. Do not hesitate for too long. Sagacious Zoo's sudden flight has made our task somewhat more urgent.
Yeah, I can talk to people.
Yes? How can this humble bunmaster assist you today? My prescient pretty has an uncanny knack for derailing my plans, in case you haven't already noticed. I have tried several times to leave, but it always fails miserably. Some say there are spirits out there that masquerade as people, and I suspect she may be one of them. She has my soul, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Evil. But that is marriage for you, right? Ah. Ah.
One time, I tried to sneak away while she was delivering a special order of buns to her uncle's family. As I started to leave, I slipped on some oil and broke my arm. Still, I put my arm in a sling and was continuing on my way when I was run down by a rogue bun cart. When I came to, my wife had returned and was in a foul mood.
But you just got hit by a car.
Apparently, everyone she had visited died from food poisoning. But why not her? I mean, I'm sure she ate at least one of the buns I sent.
You poisoned them all?
It is simply my lot in life to be given into the care of a demon whose sole sustenance comes from sucking the very life from my body and soul. Soup, anyone?
With plenty of soul?
I still can't believe it's that easy to become a Lotus Assassin. If I had known sooner, I would have joined their ranks as soon as possible.
They need people making buns.
It would be brutal work, with little reward, and there's a good chance I'd die a hideous, painful death. But it couldn't all be better than married life, could it?
Nah.
No. That is a painful subject, one that brings back difficult memories. No, not for the reasons you might think.
Your wife ate them.
For 4 long years, my bellicose beauty insisted we try, and try, and try again to have a child. It was a most distressing time. I was so afraid of her for the first year that I could not perform. Her screaming and chastising only made it worse. I overcame that problem, but there were others. No, my wife has only happened to one man, me. Besides, I wasn't the source of all of our problems. My plump plum of a bride is a good deal larger than me. I could compare my nightly efforts akin to climbing a mountain if only it had been that easy. And there was always the fear that she would roll. I am a small man. My delicate frame was not meant for such pressures. I once lost all feeling below the waist, which perhaps was a mercy in itself. Of course, we overcame these obstacles and kept trying for 4 long years. Once she decided we would not be able to conceive a child, her interests declined, thankfully. If we had succeeded, I would not have survived to see a second. Asking the same, please.
Okay. Saving. Why? I have no idea. I just save at every opportunity.
Always happy to help. I was thinking about a story my father once told me. He was a scoundrel, but he could spin a fine yarn when he wasn't robbing caravans.
It's an entire family of robbers, caravan robbers, and
Have
yarn
you ever
makers.
heard the tale of the Eternal Companions? The Eternal Companions were a group of warriors that traveled the ancient kingdoms,
That's like
well
the
before the
other
formation
options.
of the Empire. They were said to be giants, to know styles no one could match, to always appear to offer their services to a kingdom when times were worst.
Did they pay for the services?
The tales are too fantastic to be accurate. Though I'm sure the Black Whirlwinds tried at least once, no one can actually cleave a mountain in two.
Me.
What made me bring this up was just a simple thought. Were these companions real people once? Were they just like us?
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me they were, but not in the way you'd expect. You know how legends tend to grow in the telling? I think they also absorb other tales as they go.
They fuse.
I doubt it. For instance, we have yet to wipe out a rival kingdom. Failing that, I'm a bit shy of 12 feet tall.
Platform shoes.
The point is that
About
when
the time
things are
era.
wrong, people believe that someone will do something about it. Whether we succeed or not, we are those someones right now. More importantly, you're the someone.
I'm
You're
the
the
special.
real reason we're together. And I worry about how much of this rides on your shoulders. You're important to me in many ways. I just want you to know that I'll do anything I can to help. Anything. Just ask.
Okay. I should friends on him.
Your desire is my command. Or in this case, it isn't. It's something like that anyway. I will admit that I have feelings for you, but I'm sure you noticed.
I'm sorry.
It's nothing I won't get over, give or take. Come on.
Friends don't even feel so bad.
What? What do you want? Tried that once, and it didn't work out. Prefect Mu Hong pledged his daughter Mi-Shan to me after I cleared his district of bandits. She wasn't ugly, so I agreed. The night of the
He's the most
wedding
interesting
feast,
stories, I
got
think.
more than a little
He's fun.
drunk, and in the morning I woke up in the prefect's bed, next to the prefect's wife.
Oh no, wrong lady.
I got up and went into my bride's room, and there was a strange man in her bed. I killed the bastard and was about to kill her when Mi-Shan came into the room yelling. Apparently, I had just killed her sister's husband and was about to kill her sister. I tried to tell her it was an honest mistake, but she wouldn't hear it.
It was just an accident. Kinda want to do this one just because.
The brother-in-law's family was pissed, and so was the prefect when he found out about his wife. They tried to subdue me so they could send me to prison.
That doesn't work.
I killed them all swiftly. None of them suffered. Still, Mi-Shan wouldn't leave with me. She kept crying and complaining about her family. Family life just isn't for me.
I don't want to insult him. Well, let's insult him.
This is going to be fun. Those Lotus assassins won't know what hit them. This might just be the most exciting day of my life.
I don't have any wine to offer him.
You know, battles like this don't come along every day. We could very well die in there, cut up into small pieces, trying to fight off hundreds of enemies.
Ooh.
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Come on, let's go to the fortress and have some fun.
Ooh.
I'm a fighter, not a damn history book. No more stories.
Okay. I should probably talk to Wireflower at some point. Nah.
Yes, yes, what can I do for you? Yes, yes, I am eager to return there. It is... No, I think I'm out of scraps and notes. Still, something about the movement of the furnace prompted me to scratch this down.
I have no other ones to do right now. I already did the horse one, but it stayed with me for some reason. Pretty sure I did that one. See, I need to go to the place of all the dead. That's in the Lotus Assassins area, I guess. As I could finish the necropolis. The arena. Okay, dokie. To the arena. Oh yeah, I'm playing Black Worm back here. See, seems to be much relevant.
Time to bloody my axes.
Okay, dokie.
They say you're in good with the guild. You're allowed into the back rooms where Sweet Poison Lin run. I know you have a brilliant career to attend to here, but I have a favor to ask of you if you can spare a moment.
Certainly.
I know you're allowed to go freely into the back room past Kui's office. Would you carry a message to someone in there for me?
Okay, dokie.
There's a merchant in the back named Sweet Poison Lin. She has connections with the guild, the real authorities in this place. I want to expand my operation, but without the guild's approval and protection, I can only take very small bets. If I made any larger transactions, they'd be quite upset.
No.
I spoke to some of the lesser guild members, and there's a set fee that must be paid to Sweet Poison Lin. It took me some time to save up the silver, but I have the fee. I just can't get back there. If you could go in there and pay her on my behalf... I would never do that. I'd be shut down or worse in a heartbeat. And there's too many people who'd happily report the infraction. The guild rewards those who can prove that people in my position... A richer game with higher bets, of course. I'm sorry I... My thanks. I'm sure you should run back there now.
Okay, okay. You wanna do more than rolling dice, though?
What do you... Dao Shen? He has angled for a long time for our permission to run a larger game. He's honest to a fault, but he still pulls in a fair bit of cash. I was wondering if he'd be resourceful enough. One of my associates has already told him of the cost involved. Are you here to deliver his payment? His payment? Good. Give it to me, and I'll send someone to go discuss the new terms of his operation. I have my sort. What?
Time to manipulate time, space. With saving.
Before you say a thing, I had a visit. Fantastic news. I can up the bets. Now you can wager 10 or 20. Thank you again for paying the fee from your own silver. Now that we can play for large... That's what... Aiming under my roll, are ya? Let's see how they fall.
Ah!
Rolling low and winning large. What say... Thanks again.
Superior Warrior Gym. Ooh, that's nice. That was almost worth it now. We'll use that because I'm in the arena punching people, not really doing much other things.
I want to hear that you're ready. What? We've had a request from the Imperial Army. They want one of our best to help them test out a small group of war machines. No, I've decided to put you up against them. I want you to prove that our folks are superior to... Are you... Excellent.
What the hell's a Gullo?
The Imperial Army honors us with a most unique trial.
Ma.
White Demon. Storm Dragon. White Demon. My attack is way.
Uh-oh.
Double sabers.
Oh, they don't like weapons.
I knew you could defeat those things. The Imperial Army's telling me they figured out some way to... I say stick to traditional soldiers. Sagacious Tien needed no machines. I rushed out notification of this match, and we've had the outcriers shouting. It's rare that the Silver Division rests balanced against a single victory on the scales of combat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing compared to the skills of Silver Phoenix, who has soared so high so quickly. Words like those spread like raging flames.
My.
Will you face Soldier now? The X.
Well, since I have access to Storm Dragon, you have an opponent, I win. This is a cage match? Ah, why are they putting me on fire before the match? Well, they can't grab you if you're on fire.
Can Silver Phoenix take the Silver Division? Iron Soldier will not
Leaping
fall
Tiger.
easily.
That's a fast style.
Storm Dragon. Double sabers. Storm Dragon. White Demon. Stone Immortal. White Demon.
Backhand.
Soldier is a worthy opponent. I hope you understand how many warriors have tried to extrapolate him from the Silver Division Championship. From here, your battles will be even harder. A test, if you will, to impress the crowd, and you will have your chance against the Ravage. Surely this was enough. I know the crowd. I know you feel like a rising star, but your rewards are fixed. Now that that's...
I don't want to intimidate him.
Things are interesting right now. Be as careful walking the street.
Again?
Your victories are impossible for the other fighters to ignore. You are a master of the arena, the ground where executioners are born.
Thank you.
Perhaps you have potential that you are not even aware of. There may be a role in the executioners for you after all. Why have you chosen to come here when you have already earned the favor of the Inquisitor? Do you wish the blessing of someone less corrupted?
Yes.
No, you are stronger than that. We will train away this timid front and tap a potential that you haven't yet dreamed of. If you survive, you will join an order unlike any other. We enforce the will of Death's Hand and the Emperor. We guard the treasures of the Empire. This will be your responsibility. Can you look on silver coins, golden tablets, or prophesized artifacts and think only of duty?
Mm-hmm.
Then we will waste no more time. You are adequate, and I will allow you to begin training. It lies at the far side of the burial ground that is the necropolis, which you may reach through the rich section of the city. I expect great things of you. Not many of our recruits possess both the skills to become executioners and the personality to attract such a loyal band of followers. Indeed. Many others think that they are above the norm when they join us, as if acceptance elevates their status. You will learn that conformity to our ways will serve you better.
I'm not... Oh, conformist. Damn it. No, that's emo kids, right? Yeah.
I am well aware of those who come with you, their strengths and their weaknesses. You inspire loyalty in most of those who follow you. That will serve you well.
Thank you.
Am I? Or do you doubt your own abilities to deal with them if proven treacherous? In time, you will see that your loyalty to our order is all that matters.
No, they must have seen Sagacious 10. Sagacious Zoo standing there. And considering he was once
If you
stronger,
survive your
he was
training
too
and
higher
remain
level,
in
they probably
control
seen
of
him.
your senses, perhaps you will serve at my side one day.
It would be an honor.
I never enjoy controlling my senses. They catch a lot of things I'd miss. Whatever.
That last one was a win for you? Why do you insist on ruining me? How much silver must I pour upon your
Why don't you bet on me? It's a sure thing.
I was right there. I knew Soldier was losing his edge. What? Congratulations on becoming champion of Silver Division. Soldier will not be happy with losing.
Wuwuwir wakwakir fonir sisat wuko.
Come to kick this... Careful, girl. I might have rolled over once, but don't think I'm going to forget that you were the one to... You're even and level-headed, which means you won't watch your back. Do you actually need any... Given half the chance, yes. If you can't handle it, there are some people who call the way I operate walking the low path. Talking about the low path is an attempt to deride the philosophy of those of us who see the truth.
He's a lazy bastard.
There's no real altruists in this world. Just people who explain their actions with reasons that are easily palatable to the masses. I refuse to kowtow to those kind of lies. I'm a warrior. People either challenge me and grow stronger, or run away like weaklings.
Or die.
Like I care. It's in my nature to rail against simpering fools. And by being true to the discord I cause, that's all there is to it. I'm not here to hash this over with you. If you want that...
I want it. What? The Gold Division is the toughest series of fights in the Empire. Also, your first match will be a rare challenge. There is a style that was banned from the tournament combat 5 centuries. That is something best discovered for yourself. Suffice it to say that if... I do not believe in outdated prohabitations. As you may see, this style is not fair for single combat, but... Excellent!
It's all too easy.
The Phoenix Unity is among the rarest of styles. No one person has defeated it.
Until
yet.
today. That's a human. I win.
Storm Drive.
Bloody hell.